an answer. You need some direction. And so what we've been doing for centuries and generations, we're not doing it no more. We're getting educated. We learning how to do this ourselves. Okay? I want to set the record straight. I want to let you know that I am not a credit repair agency. I am a consultant. Okay? I'll look at your file. I'll tell you what you need to do. You do it. You be obedient. You're going to have a credit. Okay? I don't know how God did it, but He did it. He gave me the formula. So I'm sharing it with y'all if y'all want it. All right? So that's my little video on Cox Financial. The website's there. My education's there. Hi, my name is Regina Littles, and I want to talk to you today about my company, Cox Financial. I'm going to do two videos. One is going to be a little bit about me, but this one is about Cox Financial. I want to give consumers some answers to what it is that I do, because I get a lot of phone calls and emails about what it is I do. And so I did this video to help you understand, what's going on in the world of credit and about my company. In 2008, God gave me a task. He gave me a vision. He showed me my purpose, and I have this great big mission that I've got to accomplish. And I was like, the average citizen, after 20 years of working, for other people. I found myself, without a job, okay? People were getting fired, people were getting laid off, and businesses were going out of business. And so I'm one of those people where I've always been a good listener, and I've always done what, my mother said do, And so, the idea of just going, graduating from high school, going to college, and, doing everything that, the norm, doing what people say that you're supposed to do, and, in order to make it, okay? And so I was pretty set. I had saved up, at least 6 months or a year in advance in case I ever, didn't have a job. So I was okay. But, I was one of those people where, I said, okay, I've got to start early. I've got to start looking for a job early. I don't want to wait till the last minute. And so I had started praying. I pray about everything that I do. And I ask God to guide me to where He wants me to be. And so I said, Lord, where is my next job? What is it? Where is it that I'm going to be going? So I'm just joking around and, talking to my Father. And so I kind of got frustrated because I hadn't heard Him in a while. And I was laying on my couch, and He spoke to me. Because I had lashed out and I had ranted, and I'm like, people are making money just rapping and singing and dancing and just, all kind of stuff. And so I'm like, Lord, I am smart. I know it's something that I'm supposed to do. So, that's when I started, saying, what, I'm getting older, and what is my purpose? What is it that I'm supposed to do? And, I was laying on the couch, and He spoke to me. He says, my child, I have blessed you with knowledge. And I jumped up, and it scared me because that was like the first time that I literally felt like He was in the room with me. And it scared me. And I said, okay. In 2001, when I was attending Florida State University, I wrote 3 books. And when I moved to Orlando, Florida, I was just, playing with the books, editing them and whatever. And my sister-in-law, Janice Woodard, she died in a plane crash in 2007. She used to come to my house and pick with me and say, when you gonna publish that book, or when I'm gonna see the book in bookstores and all that. So I said, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. But I was too busy working and being a mom, and just the devil just had me distracted. And so my computer crashed and I lost the 3 books. And my motivation to write just went down the drain. And so when God showed me knowledge, I knew that my talent was in credit, because I had been a victim of all the elements that I talk about in Innocent Victims in the book. Mortgages, car loans, student loans, medical traps, automobile loans, just, everything in the book. And so Janice came to me in a dream. She came to me, I was sleeping, and she says, sis, when are you going to write that book? But I had already started writing the book. But I was writing about credit, and it was 8 years later that God gave me the vision to write the book. And the title just didn't fit with what I was writing. And I said, okay, and I said, okay, I've got to change the title now. So I'm calling around and trying to figure out, okay, what is this title going to be? And that's when Innocent Victim birthed out, because Janice was an innocent victim. And I had called my friend Lily, and I said, Lily, I need help. I got to change this book, da-da-da-da. Long story short, Innocent Victims was birthed out. And I wrote the book to be a prevention book, because we have a lot of debt management programs and a lot of credit agencies that I believe are leading the people the wrong way. Okay, I really believe that they are working for some of the same companies that are robbing the people. I'm going to be honest with you. And so Innocent Victims is a prevention book, because credit is not in our public school system, it's not in our college system, and I truly believe that it's a trap. It's something that we weren't educated on, so when you're not educated, you don't know, and so you're going to fall into the trap. You're going to fall, you're an innocent victim. And so what I realized, God showed me, he said, you're an innocent victim. And there are millions of innocent victims out there that may not know that they're innocent victims. And a lot of people are embarrassed about credit or having a bad credit score, but they don't realize that it's not their fault. And so my company, Cox Financial, stands, like I said, the K stands for Martin Luther King, the O stands for Obama, and the X stands for Malcolm X. The dream, the change, and the fight. And we want to educate and assist and help consumers rebuild. We want to be the #1 source for consumers when they decide to apply for a loan. We want to make sure that they have the right contract. We want to make sure they have the best deal. We want to make sure that their credit score is A credit, so they don't get high interest loans and interest only loans and all those categories that you fall under when you have a low credit score. I specialize in helping people understand the credit scoring model, the debt ratio when you get approved for a house, how to figure out what your debt ratio is. I help students understand about their student loans and the pros and cons to consolidating your credit and debt management, mortgages, refinancing, all that stuff I deal with. But 2010 is going to be awesome, because I'm going to be stepping over into production, TV land, commercials, my show. We're going to be talking about law, economics, assets, bonds, just everything under the sun that's related to your money and your trust, 401ks, all that good stuff. I have about 30 or 40 videos on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure y'all seen me getting down and talking country and breathing fast and all that. And I just want to let y'all know that's just my little character when I'm on, video and trying to educate you. There's nothing wrong with me or anything like that. I wanted to make the videos interesting and funny, and I want you guys to understand who I am. I'm just like everybody else, a consumer that fell into a trap, and God blessed me with the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding to be able to free myself from these traps. And I just want to help consumers understand that it's really easy. You just need to take the initiative to learn. You need to seek the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and you will get on the right track. I think a lot of people are in denial. A lot of people are just embarrassed about their situation. But I do a lot of workshops. I do a lot of seminars. I take a lot of calls. I write for the newspaper. I write for the magazine. I do a lot of stuff, and I'm not hard to find. I'm on Facebook. CreditAdviceForYou.ning.com is my official fan club. I started writing in 2008 when God gave me the vision. I didn't know where Cox was going at the time I started. I just started writing. And if you look at some of my first couple of blogs, you'll see, I was just started writing. And I just thank God for, my family and my friends that believed in me, enough to say, you can do this, and we're gonna support you. For 9 years, I helped out, my coworkers, my friends, my families, my church. This was just a hobby that I had, and I didn't realize that, I could get paid doing it, and I didn't realize that there was actually a need. I thought people knew this stuff, and when I started hearing about the mortgage crisis and people didn't know, and hearing the media, and it kind of upset me in a way, because I said, you know what, they're portraying consumers to not know this stuff when they were never taught this stuff. And so I'm just setting the record straight, because I have a master's degree from University of Central Florida, and I'm a very educated woman, okay, and I didn't know this stuff, okay. So I had to self-teach myself this stuff, and that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to learn how to self-teach yourself credit. It wants to be that advocacy for the consumers, because nobody is helping the consumers right now, especially the lower class consumers, the people that made this country what it is, and continue to support this country. I just feel like that they're just not getting the support in return. And so I'm hoping that, other people jump on board and support me, and let's just try to help rebuild, our country. This is where we live. We don't want to go to other countries because of, the dollar, or, their country is doing better than we are, and the dollars for all that stuff. And so trust me, I thought about leaving, but I said, what, stay. My son is here, my kids are here, and I really believe that if we attack the problem and come up with a solution to helping the consumers and people understand, the world is going to be a better place, and we will reduce this debt. We will reduce the debt, the national debt. And so support me. Go get the books, Trinity Collection, Barnes and Noble's, Books a Million, Walden Books, Canada, UK. It's out there. Okay, you can go to my website also, www.reginalittles.com. Read about me, Google me. I'm doing an awesome thing with Above TV out in Boston. I'm doing credit education on their TV show, and you can go there and support me through Above TV. I've been getting a lot of deals, contract offers, and stuff like that, and I'm really just waiting on God to really just give me, paper. I travel across the United States, teaching, educating, doing radio show interviews, You name it, I'm here. God gave me the vision, and I'm being obedient, and I want to see change happen. I want you to get educated on the traps that have been going on for years and years and years. We need to educate ourselves. We need to teach our children this stuff so that they don't fall into this trap. We need to get on board with what is going on in the United States of America. And the only way we're going to succeed is to seek help. Okay? So I'm here for you. Call me, email me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Credit Advice for You. If you Google my name, you will find me, Regina Littles. I'm all over the place. I am not hard to find. So I just want to let y'all know that I am here for you. If you want to get a credit analysis report, if you want me to review your mortgage contracts and let you know what's right about it, what's wrong about it, I do all of that stuff. Okay, we need to know what we are signing. We need to understand these contracts and agreements. Okay, so that's what's coming for 2010. Y'all about to get educated on the stuff y'all don't know that y'all need to know. Okay, 2010 is going to be an awesome year because I'm going to be talking about law. Like I said, the prison system. You know, we got a lot of innocent victims in a lot of other areas, and the prison system is one of them. Okay, and this is an area that I feel is overlooked because it's a business and it's nothing personal. But we need to, you know, get our brothers and sisters out of these prisons. We need to rehabilitate them. We need to get them on the right track. Okay, this is a big, big problem. Okay, and I don't have all the answers to the, you know, and the solutions to this big problem, but I am just one of those, you know, citizens and children of God that's just answering the call of duty. Change happen. So we educate and assist and help consumers rebuild through education. I do workshops, I do seminars, I do consulting, I give direction, I give advice. One of the things that, you know, God showed me was that through credit and through interest and everything that's been going on for years, that, you know, there's a lot of issues that need to be resolved or told to the people. And so that's what I'm planning to do in 2010. I'm really planning to go back in history because I think history is very important and we cannot ignore history. So that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be, you know, speaking about history. I'm going to be speaking about the prison system. I'm going to be preaching about, you know, stocks, bonds, 401k, all that stuff is coming in 2010. But I want y'all to know that Innocent Victims is a prevention book. It is out. Take Care of Your Credit is out. Good Credit is No Secret is out. I want you guys to get educated. These are 3 books that God gave me. It's called the Trinity Collection. They are out. And they're there for you. Okay? It's up to you to make change happen. So the books are done. This year I'm going to be doing 3 CDs. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen me on YouTube, you know, getting down, educating you, giving you tips, giving you clues, giving you hints. So I appreciate all the comments and all the emails. And so I decided to do 3 CDs this year. I'm going to be working on a show in 2010. I'm going to be working on a magazine dedicated to innocent victims because we have a lot of innocent victims out there, not just in credit. You know, we got a lot of, you know, people in prison that need to be freed. So those are the things that I'm looking forward to accomplishing in 2010. So I hope y'all out there, you know, take advantage of, you know, the information. The information is there. If you seek and you find and you determine, you're going to get the help that you need. Okay? One of the things that I want my company to be for consumers is an advocate. I want people to say, okay, I'm getting ready to go get a loan. You know, let me call Cox. Let me see what Cox has to say about this company. Okay? consumers need, a gateway or avenue when applying for loans and are dealing with companies, because we have a lot of crooked, shady companies out there. And so we get a lot of stuff in the mail, and we get a lot of advertisements, and we fall into the trap, the credit trap. Okay? And so Cox wants to help you get your credit right. I specialize in credit scoring because God gave me the information. He gave me the knowledge to be able to plug your information into the formula to produce a credit score. And so that is where my true expertise is, in credit scoring, helping you get that credit score, helping you get out of debt, because you can get out of debt. But you have to want to, get out of debt. You have to want to. So give me a call, email me, support me, spread these videos. I need y'all to help me spread these videos. I'm doing a lot of videos. I'm on YouTube, and it's, like I said, 3 CDs are coming out this year. One's coming out in February. So y'all get the CDs, support me, back me. The tour is pretty much a done deal. I'm gonna be traveling all next year. I'll be going out of the country too. So that's Cox Financial.